Hello everybody, how's it going? I hope everything is fine. Today we are going to look at what might happen in November. Today we are giving the November messages and I wanted to do the reading as I did in October. There's going to be two parts of this video. One part is the coffee cup, the other part is going to be with the cards. I thought that this was looking good, but I'm not so sure anymore, so I hope it looks nice. I don't know. I have no idea now. Anyways, this is going to be number one and this is going to be number two. Pick one and we will start with the first part of our reading. Okay, hello number one. How is it going? This cup was the gift of my grandmother. This is the first time I'm using it. I never had the chance to use it before. So let's see what might happen in November. All right. Okay, that was a good opening. You might receive a message that is going to be surprising to you at the beginning of the month. This message can come to you as like a written message, or someone is sending a message with another person, you know, someone else is saying hello and you didn't see this person for a while maybe. I think there's going to be some kind of a communication over internet or with another person. Not really direct message, but it's going to happen anyways. And you're going to feel, really? Surprising. You're going to be surprised. All right. Let's see. There's a person over there with a bag. This person is looking to a road. This person wants to leave. In November, I believe there's going to be a chance for you to go to somewhere else. It could be for a trip. It could be for, a long-term situation. But some kind of a, changing a place, changing location is going to be important in November. It could be about work, but it doesn't have to be. There is a fish underneath this person, which is talking about money. So when you are going to this road, you will have the money. You're not going to get this money, for example. This money is already going to be in your pocket. This is not something that you're going to earn after this. You're going for, there's going to be some kind of a news, and then you will go because of your money. Your money is going to be there for you. You're going to be safe when it comes to money. So this road, this trip is going to be fast. I don't want to say it is unexpected. This is not unexpected, but it is going to happen fast, okay? It's just like, okay, I'm going now. Something is going to make you go to a specific place. For a good reason, for a bad reason, I cannot see the reason at this point. It doesn't look bad because it's all clean, but it could be different for everybody. I don't want to generalize it, but this is something that you can afford. Mentally and materialistically, you are going to be able to afford it. There is a pen underneath. It could be about like you are going to another town to study. It could be something like that as well. And two people, one fish also looks like a person, and two people are talking, and there's a silly rabbit face. I saw. Only I see it from the viewfinder. I cannot see it when I look directly to the cup, but it looks like a silly rabbit face. So I can say that this is going to happen fast, and it is going to bring you joy, apparently. I'm not going to read it as like a negative thing, okay? I will not. Even if it is not the best thing for you, even if it is not the most joyous thing, it is going to include some kind of a fun element in it. There is a toilet seat that I see. I don't know if you can see that. Be careful with what you eat in November. Maybe you will take care of your diet. Maybe you have to take care of your diet. If you have any kind of a digestion problems, maybe you're going to address that. But there's a toilet seat, I see. If I saw something like what Johnny Depp was calling it, fecal matter? If I saw something like that, I would call it a money, but I didn't see that. What I see is the toilet seat. It is talking about the digestion and it is talking about the health. Be careful about that, okay? At the beginning of the month at least, be careful about that. There's a swan. It is under the shadows. Doesn't mean that it is a bad thing, okay? What I see, if you don't know your soulmate, if you didn't meet with someone that you actually like, it might come to a conversation, or like the topic is going to come to the conversation. You're going to talk about it with a specific friend. Maybe you're going to talk about if you believe in that or if you don't believe in that. Some people don't believe in soulmates. Honestly, soulmates can be, the idea of a soulmate can be really, I don't know how to say it. I don't want to put any kind of a negativity on it, but limiting. Let's say in that way. When you talk about soulmates, it's like there is somebody out there, and no matter what happens, this person is going to come and find you, and you're going to be so happy with this person because this is your soulmate. But in the normal life, it doesn't happen in that way. Like, we as like human beings, we have will. We have the willpower. We can choose the people in our lives. We can say no to people in our lives. Or the people that we meet with like the best intentions, like with the love intentions, sometimes they don't make us happy. But if we just like address this situation as like, okay, this person is my soulmate, then if any kind of a negativity happens, we have this tendency of like ignoring it. And it can be really limiting. That's why I was saying that. I believe you're going to have a conversation with one of your friends, close friends, and it is going to be eye-opening for some situations. I'm not saying it is good, I'm not saying it is bad. Again, it's just a conversation that is going to happen probably with some people. And if you are thinking differently, maybe somebody's going to say something and you're going to be like, I never thought about that. That's the thing, okay? There's a opening at the down. I'm sure you can see. It is talking about a new beginning. It always talks about new beginnings, new starts, but I didn't see that it is a new start for a job or a relationship. I think it is a start for a hobby. Maybe you can have a hobby. Do you know how I see? I'm sure if you have been following me for a while, you are quite familiar how I see things. If I see there's a hobby, if I see there's an expense, then it means that you have enough of money to do that kind of an expense. I don't know, maybe because of the economy that I'm living in, but if I see something that is requiring some kind of a money and yet you're still starting it, it means that you can afford it, which is good, which is great. So this new hobby or this new beginning, it could be like a bullet journaling, it could be like a book club, it could be like a pottery. Something like that is going to make you feel really, really good. And again, you can afford it and it is going to be really good. But some people are going to look at it as like, was it really necessary? But always remember this, you don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to take the permission of other people when you're doing your own spending. If you're a grown-up, it should be gone. Like, okay, you're doing your own spending. No one can say anything about it, right? But some people are just like having the audacity to say something about that. I mean, no, some kind of a negativity. I saw that. Okay, I was pushing myself to not to see the negativities. I'm sure you can see that now. Okay, there are two people are talking. They are really close. It could be a love interest. If you're single, there's a possibility for you to just like go on a date with someone. I'm not going to say this person is really important, this person is the love of your life, this person is going to be just like such an amazing person in your life. No, it's all up to you. You can be the one who is deciding on those kind of things. But what I saw is that you're going to have a lot of conversations with this person, and those conversations are going to be really good for you. You're going to feel energized and you're going to be like happy for having those kind of conversations. And I believe this face-to-face talk, like there's going to be like a face-to-face date. It is going to be really like, it could be one of the best things that can happen in November for you. Okay, hold on a second. I saw... Okay, there's a window and there's a person looking down there at the right. It is like somebody's waiting for something. Do you know what reminded me of? There was a song of Mr. Postman. Please, Mr. Postman, look and see if there's a letter for me. Like you are expecting some kind of a news, like something has to happen and you're waiting for it and you're waiting and waiting and you're just like at the window and waiting for, okay, is it here yet? Of course, it's a symbolic thing. You don't have to wait at the window, but it can happen. I believe if there's any kind of a news that you are looking for, it is going to happen in November. And when you receive the news, you're going to be okay. Now I have the information about it. Now I know what I have to do. It could be about like, again, it could, if you're a student, it could be about your education. It could be if you applied for any kind of a school, it could be about that, or it could be about like the exams. It could be really regarding your educational situation. If you are not a student and you're watching this, and if you're looking for any kind of a news, it could be like a general thing in your life that is going to give you the start. Looking for any kind of a collaboration with people, any kind of a project that you would like to do, you will have your start in November. There is a person who is walking and who is taking a huge step. I'm sure you can see it is happening after this waiting, this waiting time. I think you're going to get your message and you're going to be okay. Let's go. You will be like, okay, it's time to start this new thing. And there's a huge door and this person is walking through this door. And some people are looking. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a negative thing. They are not just like bringing evil eyes. They're not bringing negativities in your life. They are admiring you. So it will worth it. This wait, it will worth it, okay? You're going to take a huge step after this. And there's a bridge. I'm going to call it like a, bridge. And, I was giving like the messages of a student who is waiting for a thing. And there's a bridge. There's a song of Bridge of Sighs. There's a saying like that too, that's why the song is happening. Students who are waiting for the good news from their teachers, they are going to the Bridge of Sighs and they're just like waiting for the news. So I think this wait is over and you're taking a step and you're moving on. Finally, if you're waiting for anything, you will move on. There is a horse that I see. This horse is talking about the good luck and good beginnings. Horses are always talking about a wish is coming true in any kind of a Turkish coffee cup reading. Horses are always too important for any Turkish cultural thing. So if there's a horse, you're golden. You're golden. Everything is good. And also there's a person who is sitting down and just dealing with a lot of things at the same time. Multitasking. That's what I see. And I believe, this after this long wait, what you're going to have is like a lot of action. And you have to deal a lot of stuff at the same time maybe. But you will be able to do it. So if any kind of a work-related situation is, making you question a couple of things like, am I going to be able to do this? Will I have the chance to do this? Yes, you will be able to do this. And yes, you will have the chance to do it. No problems in the work situation. If there's any kind of a situation that you have to show your talent and your experience, your whatever, you will be good at it. But you are going to be too busy for other stuff. And you're going to be so focused on what you have in your hands. You're going to be happy about it, but some people might not be that happy because you're not being interested with them. You're not maybe talking with them as much as you were talking before. Something is diminishing, but the others are increasing. And this increase is in your favor, but not so in favor of the other people in your life. They have to deal with themselves. It's not your problem, man. There's another kind of the road kind of a shape, but this is not a road. It is more of an intention. In November, you will set up a new intention for yourself. This new intention is actually kind of, maybe, what I feel, because of the health thing, the hobbies and the new intentions and everything, you will have this restart. Some people start year at the beginning and they say like, okay, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. They have the goals, New Year goals. I think you're going to have New Year goals in 1 month early. You're going to start something new. Maybe you will have this like mindset of, okay, I would like to do differences in my life. I would like to change what I eat. I would like to change what I focus on. I would like to change how I spend my money, what kind of hobbies that I'm having, what kind of people that I'm dealing with. Maybe you are going to have that kind of a change. And this new intention is going to take you further in your life. You're going to feel, okay, I did something nice. You're going to say something like that. You are going to believe in yourself and you're going to be like, yeah, that was a really good decision. When you look back retrospectively to this intention, you're going to feel like, okay, that was a really good intention and that was a really good decision that I made. If you start something with the intention, it means that you have time and effort and all the good things that you can actually put it in. It is not happening by itself. You're choosing it. You're getting ready for it. You will have this time to, okay, I can do this thing. You're going to give yourself this time. So intentions are important in that way. There's an elephant with a huge hat. I'm sure it has a meaning in Indian culture. I don't know. Ganesh? What was it? Sorry, I don't want to butcher your culture, man. I don't know. But it is talking about prosperity in Turkish cup too. And I saw somebody who is playing some kind of a guitar, some kind of like an instrument. I think I talked about it once more, but if you are playing an instrument in a coffee cup reading, it means that you are going to show your talent and you're going to show your progress to other people. And I saw a lot of people, there are two other people. And, people are looking at you. In general, they're looking at you, what you're doing, what you're deciding. They're going to listen to you a little bit more than usual. And they're going to be interested with what you're doing. Even though you're not interested with them, they are going to be interested with you. All right, there are a lot of talks. But I think this is all about business-related situations. And there's a key. That's what I saw here. And it is at the top of the cup, which is talking about it is almost time to receive this key. If you would like to relocate or if you would like to change the housing situation of yours, I think in November you're going to have this chance to do it. Maybe you're going to move out. Maybe you will move to a different house and you're going to find a better place. And you will be busy with that. There's a wishbone that I see, which is talking about, again, another kind of like a wish is granted kind of a message. And you have like a horse and the wishbone and everything. So in November, you will intend and you will succeed. Okay, I think we came back to the beginning. That was nice. I like this one. Let's see if there's... Okay, it dried down. Okay, I waited a little too long. I'm sorry, it dried down. But let's look at what's in here. Okay. There's a person who is just like opening the arms and they're feeling so good about the situation. Yay, finally. And there's a bag. So possibly about a money. If you're expecting any kind of a money, it will arrive to you. If you're not expecting any kind of a money, then it is possibly some kind of an opportunity that you're going to get for yourself. Like this cup is filled with the possibilities of a success. And this success is going to make you so much happy. Maybe not other people. I don't know why. But you have been waiting for this thing. And it is finally happening for you. And you're going to see the results. If you didn't see the results until this point, if there was any kind of a delay, I think in November, you will have a lot of progress in your life. And it will show. It will show. So that was all. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Don't forget to check out the tarot part. And I hope to see you in my other readings. Bye. Hello, number 2. How's it going? Let's see what might happen in November for you. This is the first time I'm using these cups. They were the gift from my grandmother. Okay. It has a meaning for me. Alright, there's some kind of a news is about to happen, like some kind of a news that you're going to have. Like it could be a message or a phone call from a friend, something important for you. If you have been talking with your friends and if you are waiting any kind of a message from a friend regarding their life, maybe regarding any kind of a situation, you're going to get this message. Down, I'm sure there's a block you can see. This coffee, this pile of coffee is talking about like something bothered you so much and this brings some kind of a negativity. So in November, I believe you're going to address a couple of negativities in your life. Maybe you're going to focus on like what give you this negativity and you're going to take different kind of steps to get rid of this negativity. There's a teensy tiny amount of like opening at the down below, which is talking about some kind of a new beginning. So I believe you're going to start to get rid of this kind of a negativity, and you're going to focus on what might happen. Now there's an empty part, there's this clear part, and there's one drop over there which is talking about like a teardrop, but this is a clean one. There's a saying in Turkish coffee cup readings, like if it is a clean drop, it is the tears of joy, tears of happiness. So something negative is going to come to an end, and this clearance is talking about that at the beginning of the month, since because it's close to the holder part. You're going to have beautiful news, and you're going to feel finally, thank God, and you're going to feel so joyful, so happy. You might actually form some tears. It's not that impossible. I saw there's a house, I'm sure you can see. Hold on, let me get close. And this house has this, it's there is a chimney, and it is working. You know, there are some smoke is coming from this chimney. So imagine you're a child and someone is asking you to make, you know, a painting. They ask you to paint a house. It looks like that. I believe house-related issues that are going to be resolved, and you're going to feel good about it. If there's any kind of a family situation that has been bothering your mind, it will go away. If you're looking for any kind of a housing situation, you're going to find a better house for yourself. This house is good house. It is not like filled with the negativities or anything like that. So house related situations are going to be resolved. Everything will be fine. And again, I have to repeat myself. If you're living in Turkey and if you have been affected by the earthquake, this housing situation is going to be in your favor, and something will be resolved for you specifically. This cup was my mom's cup, and she lost her home. So every time I look at her cups, I see a house all the time. I cannot just shake off the feeling of, okay, some people who were affected by the earthquake and they might be watching. That's why I always give that kind of a message. Let's just talk from this side. You know, people normally go this way, but I like to go in the different way. It's just like a matter of choice. There's a road-shaped situation, but there is something similar at the first cup as well. I didn't read it as like a road. I read it as like an intention. So you might actually set up a new intention for your life. And there's a person who has like a long hair, and they're looking to this opening, which is like a new intention. You don't have to have the long hair, but it's talking about being wise. You're going to look at the situation, you're going to set up your intentions with like a really wise manner. So I believe in November, you're going to start something new. You're going to decide on something important, and you're going to decide on those kind of things. Not because of any kind of an anxiety, not out of anxiety. It is going to happen because you're going to feel good about it. It is going to be good for you. You're going to decide that it is good. You're going to focus on your logic, and this decision is going to be made accordingly. It's not going to happen because of the anxieties or negativities. You're not going to feel rushed. You're not going to feel someone is just like chasing you or anything like that. And also there's a pen. And if it is related to any kind of an educational situations, this decision, this intention is going to be really clear for you. If you would like to apply for a school, this can actually talk about it. You're going to have a really good and successful application process, and in November you will have this chance of doing it. And if you have applied for anything, and if you're receiving any kind of a news, it will be good for you again. This is all about your intentions. It's all about your decisions. It is going to happen according to your own decision, and you're going to decide well. Now, there's a root-shaped road, it is talking about like a long time coming situation. It has a past. If any kind of a trip that is going to happen for you, or any kind of a trip that is being talked about, it is coming from a past. It is not like, okay, you know what, let's just go somewhere. It's not going to happen like that. you have been planning this thing for a while, you wanted to do this thing for a while, and you have been saving money for this thing for a while, and then it is going to happen. It is not going to happen out of a whim. It is going to happen grounded manner. And if there's any kind of a delay, which can happen, by the way, there's a little blockage that I see, it is good for you. It's in your favor. Don't push it, don't rush it. It is going to be good for you. If any kind of a delay that you see, please don't curse your fate or anything. It is really unnecessary. Don't do that, because it is going to be good for you. 3 different news that you're going to receive. They are going to be related to your work situation. If you have been working in a place, let me put my arm like this. So if you are expecting any kind of a work-related news, it is going to happen in this month. You're going to receive really beautiful news for you, like in kind of a promotion, or in the income, some kind of an increase, some kind of a payment. You're going to have beautiful news when it comes to money and work. And if you're looking for any kind of a work, if you would like to expand your work, if you would like to get included into any kind of a situation, any kind of an institution maybe, you will have news, and there's going to be some kind of a talk back and forth. So it is talking about like some kind of an interview, or some kind of like an agreement. Before you sign a paper, you're going to have some demands, and those people are going to listen to you. It's not going to be like one-sided thing. They're not going to tell you, okay, this is our contract. If you sign it, then you start it. If you don't sign it, then goodbye. No. It is open to negotiation, and you will have it. Some kind of news that is going to arrive, and monetarily you're going to receive really beautiful messages. Now, there's a huge flower I see. Someone is bringing a huge bouquet of flower to you. If you're single, someone is going to show themselves to you. They're going to be like, hey. And probably you're going to be interested with this person. Some kind of a flirting situation might happen. If you already have a relationship for a while and you're just like expecting some really good news, it might happen in November. Not for everybody, but if you are in a relationship for a long time and you are expecting some kind of a proposal, it can happen this month. But if you are like in a relationship but you're not expecting something like that, then your partner is going to bring you some kind of a gift that it is going to make you really happy, and you're going to feel so joyful. Relationship-wise, it is really nice. If you are single and if you are just like dating with other people, I believe this month you're going to be really happy when you're dating. If you're not open to date and you're single, and if you don't want anyone in your life, someone is going to show up. It's up to you if you accept this person's feelings or not. It's all up to you. But I saw love. There's some kind of a love that is showing itself. This month you're going to see somebody who is being really interested with you. I saw there's a person who's looking to the mirror, and they have a bag down there with a skirt. It doesn't have to be this, a female character or anything like that. But this person is just looking to the mirror, and they are ready to spend a couple of things for their looks. Even though it looks like vanity, it is not. It's self-care. I think in November you will have enough of money to invest on your own self-care. It could be like a facial, could be Botox, it could be, anything that is going to make you really happy. It doesn't have to be something big. You can go to this hair salon and you're going to feel amazing after this. Some kind of an affordable solution too, it can happen as well. You don't have to go and get LED facial massage or anything like that. Maybe you're going to buy your own mask and you're going to do those kind of things at home, at your own comfort. Affordable but impactful. There's a person, I saw the face, and this person is thinking about 2 people. If you're married, this is like an elderly figure. This is like a mother, or this is the mother of your partner. Someone is thinking of you and your future. If you have like a serious relationship, or if you're married with someone, family member is thinking of you. they are worried for a reason. I don't know why. They feel worried, or they just think that they know better, and they want you to have something according to their own wishes. Maybe they are going to intervene with something. Or it could be like you don't want children, for example, okay? But the mother of your partner is just like, when will you have a children? When will you have a child? They're just like insisting and insisting, and you're just like, okay, it's too much, please don't do that. Some kind of an intervention I see, but this intervention is not really that great. If you have a mother-in-law or maybe father-in-law, they're going to be so, like, I don't know, for not really a good reason, not really an important reason, they're going to be a little annoyed, and they feel like they can't say things about that. The family related situations can be a little I don't know, intrusive. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. And there's a road that is being fully shaped, as you can see, as like the smoke of the chimney. There's a road which is talking about like things will progress smoothly, and it will be good. It will be good. I didn't see the negativities, but it dried down, guys. I waited too long. I'm sorry, but it dried down. Let's see your plate. I saw there's a baby, a fetus. I don't know if you can say that. If you would like to conceive a child this month, you might be really lucky in that. If you are already pregnant and if you're just like asking for the health of your child, this child is good and strong and okay, as much as the mother. And if it is not, for argument's sake, you are not pregnant, you don't want to get pregnant or anything like that, it is talking about some kind of a money is arriving. But this money you expect, this money is not going to surprise you or anything like that, okay? You will feel really good about this money. How intriguing. A lot of phone calls I see, a lot of talks when it comes to work. I think you're going to be in this position of like dealing with a lot of people by communicating with them directly. That was all. Do not forget to check out the tarot part of the reading, and I hope to see you in my next readings. Bye. Hello again. Now you are going to choose one of the Moon Witch cards that I have right now. I wanted to keep them open so you can choose accordingly. I want you to intend on it. Of course you can choose according to your own intuition, but this is not exactly what I want. But of course you can do that again. But I want you to intend on one of those cards. Moonbeam is talking about you are on the right path. If you feel like what you're doing is good enough, if you feel like you are strong enough to follow, this is yours. Dark Moon is saying pause and rest, you deserve it. If you feel a little too tired, put your intentions in that. And the Trust card is saying the universe has a plan for you. If you would like to believe in the universe and if you would like to just like expect gifts from the universe, this is for you. I want you to just like focus on and put your intention in one of those things, because in November you're going to receive it. Okay, number one, who chose Moonbeam? You are on the right path, it says. We are going to open some cards and some tea leaf cards. I don't know how many cards I'm going to open now. We will see. So in November, you're going to go ahead. You're going to have this full charge. You're going to go ahead. And it is going to be important for you to go ahead. But let's see your tarot cards that I'm carving right now. Let's see what you might actually see in November. Three of Pentacles. All right. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Work-related situations this month might be really important. Knight of Swords, charging, going full ahead. Again. Six of Pentacles. Six of Cups, 2-6. Strength card. The Tower. And the Chariot. What is happening? Alright, these are your cards of November. And I will open tea leaf card for you. Harp, great happiness. Okay, let's put them in a good position so I can focus on them a little bit more. Sometimes touching helps. I hope that no one is standing in front of you this month. Standing against you, I mean. I hope that they are, smart enough to not intervene, smart enough to not deal with you. You are hyper-focused on the situation that you would like to receive in your life. And there's no reason for you to not to have it. If you have been asking for a situation that can actually happen for you, if you are just like wishing for something to happen to you, it is going to happen to you. It is going to happen. You're going to receive your result. It can be a little painful though, not for you, but for the other people, because I saw that there is some kind of a situation. You're going to be so happy. But again, one of the cups was having it. You're going to be so happy, but not others. You're going to be so happy, but others are going to be like, really? At what cost you're going to be happy? I want to see that. Since because 3 major arcana here, I would like to start from them. Strength card is talking about that you're going to be in your element, you're going to be strong enough, you're going to be the one who is dealing with the other stuff. If anything that is happening, it is happening because you can deal with those kind of things. You have the power to deal with those kind of things. If there's any kind of a negativity, which I don't think so, the Tower sometimes talks about the negativities, but I don't think so. You can deal with this thing. You can actually see if there's any kind of a problem and you can turn it into in your favor. I believe in this month, when it comes to like major arcanas are just like showing it quite strongly, any kind of a situation is going to turn into one of your victories. If anybody is coming at you with, they think, haha, I got you, I'm going to show it to you, they are fools. They should just like disappear. They shouldn't say a single word because they're going to be burnt. If there's going to be anger, that anger is going to be against them, not towards you. So, for argument's sake, you are an online creator, you have this YouTube channel or whatever. It's just an example, okay? Please just take it as like an example, the feeling of it. You are doing your thing and maybe you have some kind of a growth, and some people are saying mean things to you in the comments. But their mean comments are just like affecting them, not you. If it is affecting you, it is affecting you in a good way. Those comments are just going to put you on more of the views and people are going to see it more because of those comments. And it is not going to generate this result that they ask for. You know, people are not going to hate you. People are not going to despise you. They're going to like you even more. So those comments, even though they are just being written with ill intentions and from the bad people, whatever, it is going to turn into your favor. I see there's a teamwork. A teamwork is coming to a conclusion, the Chariot. So any kind of a situation that you're dealing with the other people, like people are going to help you, people are going to support you. You're not going to deal with those kind of things alone, even though you can. Every corner there is a support, there's a support, there's a support, there's a support, and victorious person. Like, you're not alone in this thing. If anybody is attacking you for any kind of a reason, you will burn them. You will burn them, so they will never going to try to burn anybody in their lives ever again. You are the right one, not the wrong one. So That is something important. Look, patience through caring. You have been dealing with a thing for a while. You put your passion and love. It cannot go wrong. It cannot go wrong. You put your pride, you put your determination, you put your hard work and everything, your compassion, your courage and everything. It cannot go wrong. If any kind of a wrong situation that is happening, it is happening because you can have something better after that. You are maybe just another kind of an example. You would like to move out. You would like to move to another kind of a house, and you are intending on it. You are just like asking for it so passionately, but that house is not happening. It's not in your fate maybe, and it is not happening. That house is being rented by another person, or it is being bought from another person, and you're just like, but I wanted this thing so much. And then all of a sudden universe is going to bring you your dream house that you cannot even expect that it is real. Like, how many people that I have seen, like, they are investing on this idea of like they would like to get a house, but the house that they're being interested is going to another person, and they feel so upset, and all of a sudden another house shows up which is way much better, maybe even cheaper. I don't know how many people I have seen until this point. Something like that is going to happen to you. If something is not happening in the way that you want, it is because you're going to have something so much better. So much better. In November, you're going to see the conclusion of your intentions and your decisions. That is for sure. If you worked on a situation for far too long, which means that you're going to get your results after this. Hard work will be paid, and it will be paid generously. Generously. Any kind of a project that you have been working on, it will come to a conclusion, and it is going to be a fast conclusion, and it is going to shake up some people. This success is not just about you. This success is not just your thing. It is going to affect other people as well, good or bad. So that's why when I was starting, I said I hope that I am not against you. I wish others are not also against you, because they are going to be burnt. Maybe you don't want to burn them, but they're going to be burnt. There's a strong unit of people. You are not by yourself. You are not alone. You are defended by people. People are going to defend you for what you're doing, for what you're having. You're going to be so close to live your dream after this. I'm not saying that you're going to achieve all of your dreams and you're going to be so happy. I mean, even though there's a great happiness that I see, this is not what I'm saying. This is not the message that I would like to give. You're going to be so close to receive all of it. You're going to see the results of it. First, you will see the horizon. Incredibly strong. You're going to show what you're made of. Also, you are showing that what you're made of. And you're made of from gold and iron, strong and precious. Everything will happen in your favor. And if someone is just like trying to correct you in anything, it could be the smallest thing, even though the major arcana is never talking about the smallest things, but if somebody is just, actually it is not like that, you're going to be like, hell no. You're going to talk to those people in a way that they are never going to correct anybody. They will not even think about it. And also, Tower card is talking about like sudden awakenings. Like, you're going to realize something. You're going to see something, and it is going to take you to victory. So if you have been like dealing with a lot of stuff and you cannot see like why certain things are happening in a situation in a certain way, I believe this month you're going to see why it is happening in a certain way, and you're going to deal with that. You're going to address a lot of things, and truth will be told, and you're going to see what you can do about it, and you're going to do that, and it is going to be easy for you. You're going to good at escaping any kind of a negativity or any kind of a danger. You are the danger, if anything. Actually, you're going to be really strong. If there's any kind of a stressful situation, you're going to be so strong to stand against it. It is not going to affect you in any kind. And if any kind of a danger is happening, you're going to be so unbothered by that. Nothing is touching you at this point. Nothing is touching you. Loving it. And also, since because there's a Tower and Six of Cups, I would like to talk about them both, okay? You know, childhood memories and Tower is talking about, and also sudden awakening as well. If you haven't seeking for therapy and if you're seeing a doctor and you have been dealing with like what happened in the childhood, and if you're talking about like childhood traumas and everything, you can have a sudden awakening like what happened before. A breakthrough can happen when it comes to like a therapy, and it can be really effective. You're strong enough to deal with that kind of a situation, so you can be really successful at this therapy. You can actually achieve something, a milestone. You can achieve something that is going to be important, and this is going to be so effective, but it is not going to break your heart. It is not going to make you feel sad or anything like that. You're going to see what happened before and you're going to move on. I had to say that. And if there's any kind of a difficulty at work, or if there's any kind of a difficulty for you to get a work, it will be resolved in this month again. Like something is coming to the conclusion. If you're unemployed, that is coming to the conclusion. You're starting something new. You will be included in a beautiful situation that is making a lot of money. If you would like to change your job or whatever, it is going to happen in the way that you want to see. It's going to happen fast. I had to say that. I had to remind that. It is going to happen so fast. But they're all happening again. You know, at the beginning I said that you have to be the one who's choosing it. Everything is happening because you're choosing it. Because you're being the assertive one. You're being in the control and everything. And the Chariot is all about that. You choose this thing for you. You choose this thing for you. You're lucky enough to have the right kind of opportunities to receive what you want. But you're the one who is just addressing those kind of situations, and you're the one who is charging into it. So I can say that in this month, I believe you're going to have a lot of progress because you are asking for it. And, you know, there's a ship and the Chariot here. I can say that travel might actually happen, and if you're looking for any kind of a travel situation in November, it is going to happen. If you would like to have any kind of a relocation, it might actually happen. By the way, look at this. There's a path. You know, when I look at it, I see a lot of movement. Some kind of a movement can actually happen in this month as well. A fast car. I saw fast car. There was a song like that, wasn't it? There was a song. A successful situation that is going to happen. Undeniable. But I also would like to look at it from the perspective of Knight of Swords. Why it's there. And I understand the Pentacles and I understand the Six of Cups. But why the Knight of Swords? I would like to see that one. It's talking about advancements, moving forward, moving fast. Even multitasking, and you know, next to Two of Pentacles, it is talking about doing or dealing with a lot of things at the same time, and being communicative, problem solving, and being an active person. So you're going to be out there and you're going to have your hands on those kind of things. It's not going to be like you're just like sitting and waiting and things are happening. No, it's not going to happen like that. What is going to happen is you're going to see the opportunity and you're going to catch it and you're going to be really good at it. You can be really successful at teaching and being a mentor to other people, by the way. You know, there are some young people who are just like looking at you. You can be like a really good at an example, being an example. Also, you can be like a really good manager at the work, or a person who is choosing other people to work. Not only working with them, but you're the one who's choosing. Again, being inactive when it comes to work, when it comes to dealings with other people, everything is just like showing that you are the one who is doing that. There are a lot of Pentacle cards and I would like to address them before I end the reading. They all have a meaning all together, like combinations, 3 of them, one by one. I believe even though there's any kind of like a problematic situation, you're going to have some kind of an element of fun. It's going to be fun for you. Dealing with those kind of things are not going to bother you as much as, you know, it could bother other people. You are not going to be bothered by those kind of negativities because you're going to have fun in the process. You're going to have fun. A lot of help, that's what I see. Those are talking about help. Getting the help, being supported, supporting other people, like give and take. All the cards are showing some kind of a give and take, some kind of a situation and some kind of a reaction. Like maybe again with the tower and everything else, like someone is doing something and how you're reacting, or how it is just like coming to the conclusion. You are saying something and how it is coming to the conclusion. You're doing something and how people are just like getting it, like action and reaction. And with the help, with the support, it is showing at the most. Like in November, you're going to feel you are supported, you're loved. Bad things cannot reach out to you, not anymore at least. And you're going to have the satisfaction in life, especially when it comes to work related situations, maybe projects. Maybe if you're like a freelancer and you're working as like a project based situations, this project is going to be wonderful. And you're going to be so practical at everything. I have to say that. You're going to show your talents, everything will be good. No problems whatsoever. A successful situation, successful process, successful project even. And everything is happening thanks to you. Even though it seems a little risky work, there's a victorious card. Risks will pay. Even though some people are not going to feel happy about it. Some people want you to fail. Let's talk about that. Some people, literally, they want you to fail. Why they want you to fail? Who are they? You know what? I'm going to open some cards about that. I don't know why. I felt really angry about it. Some people want you to fail at something. They just want to be like, I told you so. And you're like, no, nope. I told you so. But why they want you to fail? Who are they? Some people that you're in the communication with. Okay? Like, they are planning, you are marching. They are envisioning, they are planning, they are dreaming about. You are taking charge of it. You're just like heading on. You're just like so fast to achieve those kind of things, and they don't like that speed. But why? Why they don't like the progress that you have? They cannot see it for themselves. They cannot have it. And how can you have it? Act of jealousy. You know what? They are not bad people. They are not horrible people that you have to deal with all the time. No. In fact, you like those people. They might be your friends. They might be your family members. You know, people that you keep close. They have normally good intentions. But in this situation, you might offend them by receiving a lot of good things. Are you ready for that kind of a situation? They didn't get the generosity of other people. You had it. You were supported. Why you were supported? Why they didn't get any kind of a support, but you get any kind of a support? Why you became successful? Why? The question is why and how. You are going to receive some kind of a money. They're going to look at that money and they're going to think, okay, it could be me. But they are not. Why? But it is going to show what you guys are made of, like this friendship, this family situation. You're going to be tested, but you're going to be happy at the end. There's going to be a breakthrough. Again, I have to say that. Something written, by the way, something written is going to come to a topic. It's going to be talked. Some kind of a contract, some kind of an agreement. It is going to be talked. It is going to be the situation. If it is like a work-related situation, you're being so successful and you're receiving some kind of a promotion. Your co-workers maybe. Just a stupid example. It has nothing to do with this reading, okay? Teamwork is amazing here. So co-workers, not a problem whatsoever. But everyone is doing the same job. Think like that. Everyone is doing the same job, but you are the one who's being rewarded. And they're saying, yeah, but in the paper it says that I have to get this thing. Something is just like, yeah, but in here it's like that. But you're like, no, you are talking like in this direction. It has more meaning than it looks like. For them, you're going to see why. You're going to see why. If you would like to get included into any kind of an entertainment business, you will be. If you are working in a creative works, you will be so successful. Some kind of a script that I see. Like something is written, some people are reading it, Someone is just like detesting it and you're saying, nope, this is mine. You know? How intriguing. You're going to have fun when you're having money, when you're working, you are going to have fun. Some people though, show some kind of an emotional outburst, it is not going to affect you. You're going to be like, yeah, talk to the hand, I'm not dealing with you. I'm not dealing with you. Why would I? You're going to feel like you're at home when you're dealing with this negativity. You're going to feel like, this cannot affect me. I've seen worse. What is this? This is a child play. I can do so much better. Again, I mentioned once more, like in the one of the readings, Bane against Batman was saying that you think that you adjusted to dark. I was born in it. I was molded by it. Any kind of a negativity, you're going to be like, is that all? Is that all? Maybe it's too much for other people, but not for you. So God or universe, whatever you're believing in, is telling you it is yours to take, whatever the situation is. It is yours to take. No one can take it away from you. You are supported from the universe. You're supported from the people around you. And if any kind of a negativity, any kind of a, I don't know, any kind of an emotional outburst or jealousy, act of envy, anything like that, it will be resolved and you're going to be victorious. Don't forget that. You're going to be victorious. And I saw there's a car. If you would like to purchase a car, it is going to happen. If you want any kind of a travel, it is going to happen. How intriguing. I didn't see anything related to love, even though there's a Six of Cups and sometimes it talks about soulmate and everything. It didn't feel like it. Maybe this month, what you're going to focus on is going to have more impact in your life than any kind of a love situation. And I didn't read it as like a love situation. I didn't feel like it. I don't know which cup that you picked, but the love messages are going to be related to that. That was all. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you in the next readings. Bye. Hello, number 2, who picked Dark Moon. Pause and rest. You deserve it. Pause and rest. What did you do to push yourself this hard? I don't know. We will see. We will see. Let me carve my cards and let's see what is going to happen in November. Let's see. Knight of Wands. 7 of Cups. Creative works. That's what I saw. Creative projects and creative works. Something requires inspiration. Lovers. Again, lovers. 2 of Cups. This is a love reading. Ooh. King of Swords. By the way, I can tell you that I think one of the most picked cards from this deck is King of Swords in my readings. I don't know why. When I'm doing my own readings as well, King of Swords shows up all the time. All the time. And nothing wrong with the card. It's like, sometimes if there's any kind of a bend, if there's anything wrong, cards are just like popping up. No, it is just like smooth as baby's butt. 4 of Wands. What's happening? Page of Pentacles. The second, the most picked card is Page of Pentacles. And 3 of Cups. Okay, now let's pick one of the tea leaf cards as like a side message. Claw. Be careful, do not take risks. 2 cards are just like telling you to pause and wait and don't push it. And the rest is just like, rest is something else. You have 3 of the Cups. And we are going to focus on that a little bit more. In all of the cards, like maybe the King of Swords is not one of them, but most of the cards, let's say in that way, there's a honeymoon phase. Why? It doesn't have to be like a love-related situation, but a honeymoon of a situation. Maybe you start something new and a honeymoon time is happening, it's just everything is going so smooth. But why everything is going so smooth? It's just like It's a little tricky why everything is so good. If you are anxious as much as I am, then you're going to question, hold on, everything is so nice. Why everything is so nice? Something is happening. Why? You are going to show some kind of a determination in your life in this month. This determination is going to be really important. It could be about a love situation. You are going to open your feelings to somebody. If you don't have anybody in your life, in November you might meet with somebody that is going to be important when it comes to love situation. But if you already have somebody that you like, you can actually talk with this person. You can be the one who is initiating things. It says do not take risks. You don't see it as a risk. Opening your feelings is not a risk. Some people see it as like that. What if they say no? They think it's a risky situation. You don't see it as like a risk. You're going to lay it out, the feelings, and you're going to just sit down and wait. Love-related situations are going to take a little time, maybe. You're going to be like open. You're going to be open. You're going to say the things that you would like to say, and let's see what's going to happen. I see there's a wedding, like there's a honeymoon, love, connection, physical attraction. I don't know. Like at the coffee cups, I didn't see so many love-related messages, but in here, it is all about the love-related messages. But of course, not all of it. Like it is talking about being confident enough to deal with the things, or, you know, you are passionate and you are just like focusing on what you have in your hands. Everything is just like related to perfect life that you would like to have. You're being focused on what you would like to have. And there's no reason for you to not to have it. It's so shady. Why everything is in the right kind of a way though? I would like to see that. I saw there's an online connection. Again, I have to say that if you're like a content creator, if you're like dealing with the things online, if you have a work online, this is going to be really, really important match for you. This is going to be like you're going to find your agency, for example. It could be like that. You can work with some teams. You can work with some people that is going to be really beneficial for you. If you are working by yourself, if you didn't have any kind of dealings with some people, I believe you're going to have some dealings with people. They're going to provide you a lot of sponsorships, maybe, something like that. If you are like working as like a freelancer, it is talking about like you don't have to be content creator, but for argument's sake, you're a translator, okay? And it means that you are going to have this agreement with a platform, a company that is going to provide you a lot of translation work. A deal is going to be struck, and this deal is going to bring you a lot of things, and everything is going to happen because of the hard work that you have made. You already did yesterday. It is not going to happen now. Like number one, they were doing it now. It was like on hands. Everything was just like happening at that specific moment. But for you, it already happened. You already showed your value. You already dealt with this kind of a thing. You're just like sitting and waiting. Okay, I done everything I can. What is going to happen by itself. I'm not going to push it. And you don't have to push it because it is going to happen by itself. You're in a position of like, I don't know, I felt a little envious, don't get me wrong, but like you are not going to push yourself for the things that people are just like killing themselves. But it is not happening because you're not doing anything and everything is just like happening by itself. No, you have already done the hard work. You have shown the world what you're made of. You're this person, you are a professional, you already done everything that you can do. Like for argument's sake, applying for a situation, okay? In a kind of an application form, you're filling it out and you're handing it. And they're saying, hey, by the way, we are going to ask you to bring this. And you're saying it's already in the file. You already done this thing. You already know what they're going to ask for. You already dealt with this thing. Nothing to add up. Nothing to add up. Pause and rest. You deserve it. You have done everything already. You have done the hard work. This is lovely. I love it. I love it. Any kind of a competition, you already won it. For argument's sake, if there is any kind of a competition, you already won it. But maybe somebody didn't tell you that you won it. You know, determination at its finest. Determination, power and ambition, authority, education. Let's read it as like an education, okay? For a second. If you're applying for a school, you're going to get accepted. If you are already studying about something, you're going to achieve something in such an amazing way, you're going to celebrate it. You're going to do something with love and passion. There's a lot of passion and creative work. You're going to be interested with the things that you're going to put your creative work. It's not going to be like pushing and you're just like burning the midnight oil, and you're going to be like so anxious and oh my god, what am I going to do if it is going to work? No, it's not like that. It is like, I know what I have to do, and you're going to do it in a creative way. In November, you're going to be seen as like a really prestigious person. What you have already done is going to be really strong enough for you to talk for you. You're not going to do the talking. The work that you already put is going to do the talking. When it comes to relationships, you can be an expert actually. You know what you have to do? Like telling someone that you like them and expecting the best, not the worst. How intriguing. Physical attraction as its finest. Physical looks. In one of the cups, there was a person who was just taking care of their physical situation, their outer look. They were taking care of their vanity. They were just like dealing with things. I believe if you pick that one, this is talking that you're going to feel so attractive that other person cannot refuse you. And also, Page of Pentacles is talking about like education. Sometimes it's talking about like studying or starting something new when it comes to learning and growing. I believe like you are going to be so open to those kind of things this month. You're going to be like, okay, this is my thing. I know what I am doing. It doesn't have any kind of an anxiety. If there's any kind of a decision, you're not going to take those decisions out of any kind of an anxiety. It is going to happen in the flow. You're going to feel so good about it. I love it. And online friendships can be a little bit, more than usual. That's what I can say. The Seven of Cups is mostly talking about the online stuff now. Like things can happen online. And you have the online communications, online situations. You're going to be more online maybe. You're going to spend more time in front of a computer, but not because you're waiting for something or not because in an anxious mood. You're not actually waiting for something to happen in the way that you don't want. It is happening with fun. You're expecting to see the nice things, nice results. And when it comes to friendships and talking with other people online is not bothering you. It is actually giving you the joy. And also, imagination and creative work is going to be so high. You're going to wish for new things. You can have different intentions. You can have different ideas on maybe love. Maybe you're going to intend on love. Maybe you're going to intend on having any kind of a love. Maybe you were single, but you're saying, okay, now, you know what? I actually want a partner in my life. And then things are going to move accordingly. You're going to ask for it in your mind, and you're going to find a creative work to do it. You're not going to push it. You're not going to push yourself. This is what is being expected when it comes to relationships. You shouldn't push yourself. It should happen by itself. Of course, you're going to say if you like this person. And of course, you're going to be assertive when it comes to love or what you want from a relationship. But you don't push the other person. You don't just like chase the other person to the core. You just had to let it go for a while. So let's see what is going to happen. I believe you're going to have that kind of a moment in November. Online dating can happen. Everything can happen at this point online. So finding a work online, finding a love online, finding friendships online. Everything is possible for you this month. But there's a definite online community, like people who are talking online. I don't know why it is too important for you. Maybe you're working in that kind of a situation. It's not bad. It is good. You can be invited to a certain place. Some people can ask you to go a specific place and possibly you're going to accept it. Or it could be like, it could be something like people are playing a game online and they ask you to join them. That kind of an invitation can also happen too. Or again, at the beginning I said like some kind of a work situation can happen online. You can get the invitation for that and you're going to be included in that situation and it is going to pay off more. You have already shown yourself. You already did everything that you can do. Now people are seeing it and they are reacting it. Like there's a celebration with people that you love. Everything can be really, really good for you. Being popular, you're going to be popular. You see, you're going to have a lot of good time in November. You can go to concerts, by the way, at the November. You can go to concerts. You can sing with other people. You can maybe have the free ticket. Maybe you can win the free ticket from online. And that's how you're going to this concert. Something online is going to pay off and you're going to get any kind of a result of it, and you're going to feel so happy about it. And it is not a risky situation. It is not like you're going to put your money and let's see what's going to happen. It is not like gambling. It's like you did already what you have to do. Let's see what's going to happen. And it is going to happen in a good way. You can get those kind of invitations, some kind of a free ticket, something like that can happen. You can actually take your lover with you. And you can have a beautiful time over there. Joyful situation, joyful event that is about to occur in November. In this month, I believe you're going to see this party even, like this situation, and it is going to make you so happy. Something is being celebrated. Something is just like having the joy. And you're going to be there. You're having this special invitation even. Like it's not just like you're being there. It's all for you even. If you're setting up an intention to find true love, in November you are going to have better chances to find your love actually. I cannot just like stop talking about the love intentions and love situations because it's out there, like literally. You can find it this month so easily. For argument's sake, you are not finding it or you are not interested with that. And it means that you're going to be included with such community, included with such people that you're going to love, and it's going to be a lot of joy and happiness, and you're going to be so surrounded with all the positivity. You're going to feel like you don't have to push yourself. You're going to feel like, okay, I can calm down now. I can just like have fun, playing hard. No one is going to stop you. If it is your wedding, then you're going to be so focused on that thing, and it is going to make you so happy. You just have to get some rest. Never forget to get some rest, okay? Sometimes brides and grooms are just like forgetting to get some rest. You're going to spend time with the people that you love the most. And if you have a lover, you're going to spend the time with your lover the most. I can't say that in November. But it's like a celebration of a situation. I love it so much. Deep love, like sharing the feelings, dating, going to places, having fun, talking about the feelings. It's going to be prominent for you this month, I guess. At the cups, I didn't see so many love-related messages, but in this one, it is all talking about like, the feelings and the beautiful messages and beautiful talks and celebration of a beautiful situation and love. I believe in November you're going to have a lot of advancements when it comes to sharing your feelings and receiving it back. And it is not a situation, I believe it is not a situation that if you share your feelings that it is not going to be reciprocal. It is going to be symmetrical. Whatever you feel, the other person feels as well. Everything will be symmetrical, and the relationship is going to show itself in that direction. You deserve it. It says you deserve it. So that was all. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope to see you in my other readings. Bye. Hello, number 3. How was it going? You picked this trust card. The universe has a plan for you. Let's see your tarot cards. I took a little time off before I start your reading so I can have better messages. So I cleared my mind. I get some rest. And that's how I am doing this reading. Let's see what you can actually see in this November. The Tower card. One of the readings also had the Tower card. Okay. 10 of Cups. Strange combination. Don't be afraid. Let's see. Knight of Wands. King of Pentacles. All right. Someone who knows what they're doing. Someone who knows what they're doing. Strength. You can actually watch number 1 if you like. The World. Ace of Wands. And the Queen of Swords. Lovely. Now we are going to pick one of the tea leaf cards before I start my reading. Let's see your tea leaf card. Hat. You will be playing a different role. What is that? A different role. Some people might actually ask you to be the villain of a situation. Because of your honesty, your determination, and your strength, people are going to be offended by that. Let's start with that one. At number one, I said something, and I don't want to repeat myself, but this is exactly how I feel, so I'm going to say that. Tower sometimes talks about like emotional upheavals and the negativity, but this is not your negativity. This emotional upheaval, this negativity belongs to someone else. And they're going to show it to you. They're going to blame you for it. They're going to have something that is not working for them anymore, and they're going to blame you for it. You're going to change a couple of things in this month. You are going to have different decisions. You're going to intend on different things. You're going to focus on different things. And some people are going to be like, I am not their priority anymore. And they're going to feel offended by that. Doesn't have to be a bad situation, but you're going to change the situation according to your own way, and you're going to be like, how come I am not number one? But of course, you're going to have a wonderful time, so do not worry about that. In this month, if you feel that you're being tested, you're going to see that you are strong enough to deal with any kind of a situation. If any kind of a negativity is showing up, you're going to see that you can deal with this thing. This stress is not really your thing. This situation is not really affecting you in a bad way. It can affect other people in a bad way, but not you. You are strong enough to deal with those kind of things. Determination, determination, determination. Everything is talking about that you're strong enough to do everything that you would like to do. You're capable enough to deal with everything that you would like to do. And family matters might be a little important this month when it comes to how you are just like living your lives, what you're focusing on. If you're living in a specific place, you would like to do any kind of a change of it, you are going to be the one who is deciding for it. And you're going to believe in yourself. You're going to trust yourself, and you are going to act on your own abilities. Some people are going to feel like they're being a little left out. They are not taken seriously. They are not considered seriously. Maybe you're going to decide according to your own truth, your own situation, and they're going to be like, what about me? Something like that might actually happen for you. But what I see is that you're going to come to this conclusion. You're going to find an achievement. This is not going to be for nothing. You're not going to push yourself for nothing. Whatever you're going to do, it is going to provide. And it is going to provide quite a lot, because monetarily and physically it is solid. It is really good. A happy ending is about to happen, okay? It is about to happen. In November, you're going to find your happy ending. It could be about anything. It could be about love. It could be about work. It could be like about a family situation. You're going to have a happy ending. But some people, again, I have to say that some people, maybe they always thought that they are going to be the one who is doing it for you, but you're the one who is doing it for them. For argument's sake, you are married with a person, and you're the one who is buying the house, not them, and they're feeling like, okay, I thought that it was going to be me. You're going to be the one who is like receiving the thing, and I was the one who was buying it. But it is going to change. Roles are going to change. You're going to be the one who is actively pursuing the things in your life, not others. You're not going to follow them. They're going to follow you. And if they have any kind of a fragile ego, it is going to show itself this month. Fragile ego. Like they thought that they were the ish, but you are the ish. Some people are going to see that. Some people are going to see that tables are turning and you're receiving a lot of good things because of your hard work and effort. And universe is favoring you. Honestly, universe is favoring you for a really good reason. Not because of like you got lucky or whatever. It's just like you are going to get your results of your hard work. If any kind of a plan that have happened before, you're going to see the tangible results this month. And you know, I don't like to give that message when it comes to Tower. Everyone is saying that it's a blessing in disguise. You're going to feel amazing after. Tower is talking about the negativity, upheavals, something negative that is going on. And you're forced to see it. Normally it is like that, but sometimes people are just like, it's a blessing in disguise. Yes, I know it's a blessing in disguise, but until you see this disguise, you feel really bad about it. Okay, not everybody's talking about it, and I don't like that. But what I can say is that any kind of a negativity, it's not going to affect you. For argument's sake, this is like a tooth pain. Okay, there's a toothache that is happening. Okay, you're not going to feel that much because your pain tolerance is too high. That kind of a thing, you're already protected by the divine plan, by the universe. The universe has a plan for you. Whatever that is happening, it is not going to affect you to your core. You're not going to lose your anchor. You're not going to lose yourself. You are not going to have your decisions according to anxiety. You're not going to react. You're going to act. There's a difference. Never forget that. Yes, it might be blessing in disguise, but it is not going to affect you in a bad way. If anything that is not actually working according to your own plan, if something is not really paying off in the way that you want, it is mostly because you're going to have something so much better. Sometimes the Tower and Ace of Wands is talking about new beginnings that are not really paying off. Okay, I'm not saying that it can never happen or anything like that. So of course it can happen, but there's a conclusion and situation that is coming to a beautiful conclusion. So what I can say, because of the World card, the Strength card, and everything else, even if something is not paying off, even if it is not working out for you, something else is going to work out for you. Trust the universe. It has a plan for you. So I think it was, again, please watch number 1 because you're going to have some kind of a message for you. It is going to be important for you. I'm not going to repeat myself, but any kind of a problem in this month is going to turn out into a beautiful situation, better situation for you. It is going to be a better opportunity for you. You're not going to feel like really negative about it. You're not going to feel like you're losing something. You're not going to lose anything. Okay? You're capable of dealing with those kind of things. You're capable of dealing with everything. And if you don't feel it now, if you don't feel like it now, you're going to see some kind of a change. You're going to see this change and it is going to be like, okay, this is exactly what I wanted to see. You're going to get the message from the universe. It's not going to be a problem whatsoever. So what kind of a situation, what kind of a result that you can see? Accomplishments, completion, fulfillment. And also, there's some kind of a travel that might actually happen. You can go to a specific place for the beautiful situations to happen for you. Some kind of a movement, some kind of a change can actually happen for you. But this World card is mostly talking about like, there's a step up, there's an advancement. And this advancement is a plan of the universe for you. It is going to happen to you. Not because you're going to react on a situation that is going to happen. And, oh my God, what? I didn't know. I didn't expect that. No, of course you know what's going to happen. But it is written in your cards like something is about to happen for you. It's not like otherwise. Some people, actually, they prefer otherwise. Good things are happening to them and you're just like a side character to it. Some people literally want that. If anybody in your household is winning something, that is going to be you, not them. And if everyone else is working and for argument's sake, you're living with your partner and your partner's applying for a job, you're also applying for jobs, you are more likely to get the job than your partner. If you're living with your family, then your family members are going to be like at the second part of the situation. You're going to be the first one who's getting it. You're going to be first at something, and it is going to affect some people in a weird way. Let's say in that weird way, okay? Why they are feeling like that? It's really unnecessary to bring some kind of a negativity like this, but apparently some people are feeling like that. So, Queen of Swords sometimes can be the cruel person who is saying the meanest things possible, even though they are just like saying the truth. They are just like laying out the truth. It could be really painful to some people. So a couple of words of yours this month is going to affect some people in the way that you don't anticipate. You're going to say the truth. You're not going to lie about it. You're not going to sugarcoat things. They're going to be offended. Some kind of an offense, I see, but it is not coming from you. It is coming from the inner negativity of another kind of a person. Wounded ego. And because of what you do, because of what you say, how you act, what you put to the world, anything can affect this person, anything can trigger this person. And you have to deal with that for a reason. In this month, you're going to show how career oriented you can be to some people. They're going to look at you and they're going to see someone who is worthy. Some kind of an audition can happen. Some kind of an interview can happen. Some kind of a selection of other people, from the other people. They're going to select you. You're going to be the professional one. You're going to be the witty and smart one. You have this intelligence to deal with everything, and you're going to show how it is done. And you're going to be favored. You're going to be selected from a few. Again, for a reason, it can create some kind of a havoc. You are going to reach to your top. Those two are talking about reaching out to the top performance. Whatever you're going to do this month, when it comes to work, when it comes to education, showing your own talents in one way or another, materialistic things, it could be anything, but it could be like a tangible thing that you are putting out to the world. You are going to top your game. You're going to be like the amazing one. Everyone is going to talk about you. You're going to be the employee of the month, maybe the year. I don't know. Like, you're going to be better than everyone else. You're going to show yourself. I think this is going to create some kind of an independence in you. You're going to say no to certain things. If you were saying yes to certain things because maybe you didn't have better choices, or maybe you were just like complying with other people, no more. You're going to have your own independence. You're going to have your own voice. And when you say no, you will say no. This is going to be really harsh. Sometimes you don't even have to break any hearts, okay? You don't have to say anything negative. You just say, no, I really don't feel like it. No, not today. I don't want that. That can affect some people. Even that can affect some people. I know, unnecessary, but sometimes it happens. Your words can end things. No more. If you say no more, it is no more. If you say so, everything is like if you say so. They have to listen. They have nothing else to do but listen. But also, again, I have to repeat myself in here that there's some kind of a movement I see. Maybe you can move out. Maybe you can go to some other places. You can actually have another kind of a house. You can have a relocation for you. It can happen too. Knight of Wands and Ace of Wands are together. They're talking about like moving into a specific place, moving, new residence. And the World card is also talking about travels. I believe you're going to have every kind of a chance to do that. If you are seeking for any kind of an opportunity, November, you are going to have one of those kind of opportunities, and you're going to be the one who is deciding for that. Everything will be really, really good. Aces are talking about new beginnings, and the World card is talking about the endings, accomplishments. So you can actually end something and start something beautiful. Again, it can happen as well. All about the intentions and decisions. There was one of the cards that it was talking about intentions and decisions. You're going to do those kind of things in a really beautiful way. You can be the authority in a certain situation. You can be the boss. You can be the manager of a situation. You can deal with those kind of things in a beautiful way, in a really, really beautiful way. Changing of a situation is really, really possible for you. New beginnings, new place, my rules, my decision, what I say is just so heavy in this reading. You are going to be so determined to deal with everything. And in November, you're going to have the chances to do whatever you would like to do in this situation. Like if you need money, possibly you will have the money. If you need new opportunities to deal with those kind of things, you will have new opportunities. It's not just because you say so. It's also you saying it because you can say that. You can choose from different things. You will have the options. And that is why you're going to have in the way that you want. You're going to be really courageous when you're dealing with those kind of things. With the people, with the traveling, with the move. Everything that is just like creating some kind of a anxiety to other people. Travels can create some anxieties. Changing residences can create some anxieties. Relocation can bring anxieties. Am I going to be able to afford it? Am I going to be able to do it? Will I find new people in my life? it is not a problem for you. It's not going to affect you in this way. You're not going to feel anxious. You're going to feel excited, but not anxious. But we are not talking about the 10 of Cups enough. I guess we have to talk about it a little bit more. It will be better. There is a happiness, some kind of a happiness. Being well, feeling well, having the good fortune, feeling in your element. Again, feeling in your element. You're going to have something beautiful and happy ending. Coming to the conclusion of a happy ending. It is going to make you so happy. Whatever that is going to happen in November, it is going to make you happy. And your happy ending, having it all maybe, having the ideals, having the reality of like whatever you envisioned, everything is going to put you in a position of like, you're going to see what you're made of. Maybe you were not expecting that from yourself. I'm not sure if I should give that kind of a message that you were not expecting good things from you, but you're going to receive it. No, everybody is expecting good things from themselves. Don't get me wrong, of course. But maybe you were not envisioning this much. Maybe you were not thinking of this much. If there's anybody who's going to buy the house, maybe you expect it from your parents, maybe you're expecting it from your partner. Maybe you are not believing yourself in that direction that much. But you're the one who is doing that. You're the one who is getting the money. You're the one who is getting the bag and everything. And then things are happening because of you, because of what you have done. You're aligned with the universe. Trusting the universe. The universe is going to bring it to you. You're aligned with everything. You're in the flow with the universe. And if you're in the flow with the universe, you manifest. Hands down, you manifest. And you're going to manifest a lot of good things. You're going to count your blessings and you're going to feel really, really grateful. Never forget that. This good fortune, you're going to feel grateful for. If you would like to conceive a child, those two are talking about getting pregnant. And one of the cups was also talking about that. I don't remember which one was that, but getting pregnant is possible for you. And if you are not expecting a child, if you don't want to have a child, be careful. There's a high chance of getting pregnant, apparently. You're going to be respected this month so much. Everyone is going to respect you, what you're doing. They're going to see a highly prestigious person. When they look at you, they're going to see a highly prestigious person. If there's a king, there's a prestigious person. And that is why you're going to receive that kind of a prestigious person, but also not because they are afraid of you or they don't like you, but they just like endure you. They respect you because of the work that you're doing. No, not like that. They're going to love you and respect you. Like loved teachers, like the managers that happens to be loved. It's talking about that. You're going to elevate your own expectations when it comes to life. Like standards of life, living, that kind of a thing, it is going to increase. Like, I don't know what is luxury for you, but you're going to have this luxurious event. Like you're going to be able to spend money for yourself and for your indulgence, nothing else. Like for argument's sake, that night you would like to eat sushi instead of eating burgers. You're going to ask for the sushi. You're going to be able to pay for it. It's not going to be affecting you. And some people are going to be like, yeah, I wanted burgers. Not you. I'm the one who is deciding. I'm getting sushi. That's all. The feeling of it. I just want you to remember the feeling of it. Of course, the examples can be really stupid, but the feeling of it. You're the one who is deciding for it because you can. And, you know, King of Pentacles are sometimes talking about like the family members, like a father. You know, it's like a father figure or it's like a husband figure. It can be important as well. And you have the dealings with that specific person. It can happen in that way too. If they have fragile ego, it's going to show itself this month. If they are really good people and then they're going to support you and they're going to defend you against the people who are having this wounded ego, you're going to be protected by really good kind of people and you're going to show what you're made of. You don't even have to get some kind of a support from the universe, but you will. Because you're the right one, you're the honest one, the true one, the determined one, the happy one. Some kind of a conclusion that is going to happen this month and you're going to feel so good about it. You will have the tangible results. Monetarily, you're going to be really good. When it comes to spending, you're going to choose according to your own wishes, and you're going to be determined to get your results. Some people are going to feel they are a little bit outed. They're going to feel a little not the priority anymore. And you're ready for that kind of a change. If you are here to end any kind of a relationship that is not making you happy, it's time for you. This is your green light. You will be playing a different role. More assertive, strong, iron-willed, confident, successful, and honest. If they cannot see you, any of those kind of things that I have been counting, they have to leave. They have to leave. That was all. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I hope to see you in the other readings. Bye.